Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to Cooking Nerd Plays. And we're going to be carrying on with Banner Saga. Banner Saga today. Let's just get crack-a-lacking. So we're on our way to somewhere. There we go. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the... What's going on there? On the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the Dredge in your wake. Says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of strangers mutters from the caravan. I'm going to allow them to join. Because... if you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals and soon your supplies are nicely stocked. Okay, nice. Nice. That turned out very well for us then, because we needed them. Thank God. During a rest, one of the men gets too drunk and ends up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts, many thrown fists and a broken bone later. The instigator, Ratsnavat, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansmen looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling numbers. Tie him up. He's been an arsehole. We can't have an arsehole during these fucking times. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sot. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content. Okay, that measures have been taken. We're doing well. I am surprised. I really am. Because I feel like I'm going to make a massive tit of myself soon. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostvella. That's where we're going, Frostvella. With beds and fresh supplies, the locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. So we found a little village. Nice. Market. Buy as much as we can, I feel. +1 breaking. We've got some people who can use that. +3 will. 1 will per kill. Not as good as that. Oh, but you need to be 6 for that. Why this one? +1 strength. How much do these cost? I'm not sure how much these cost. Oh, that's how much they cost, and that's what levels they need to be on. I'll buy that and that. Not going to buy them. +20% dodge chance from strength attack. Might buy that for later. Fuck it. I'll buy that for later. No. But I'm good. Yeah. Okay, let's equip it on our heroes while we can. Before anything bad fucking happens to us. Right, Ijo is still a little bit hurt. So we'll rest before we get moving. You haven't got an item. You haven't got an item. You can't have an item. Yes, you can. These are for level 1s and that's for level 3. We don't have a level 3. So which one was this? +1 strength. +1 breaking. I feel I want to give either the strength. And I might give Rook the breaking because he's got arrows and an axe. He can do both so he can quickly get in as much. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going for that. Yeah. Give us 1 day's rest. Okay. We're at normal morale. Okay. I think that's it. Nothing more we need to do there by looks of it. Who's this? You're only just outside the village when 2 men in a red approach. My name is Hogan, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother is Mogan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostvella. A third man, excluding rage, charges up to the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan, he screams. The fuck? What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. Town leader, okay. True. You can keep whoever you want to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skorga. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry villager, a mob armed thugs have appeared. All furrowed brow and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. I'll probably... It's never good in these games to say nothing and stuff like that. They won't... Yeah, once the Dredge get here, there's no fucking point in them being here. Like, okay, well and good, the fields will be knackered. But when Dredge come, and they are coming, because they're not far behind. Yeah. Dredge my ass. Okay, so he doesn't fucking believe the Dredge. I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan, but you got two choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Mogan, what do you say? Thought it was unfair that he only asked me. Mogan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. I'm going to side with the brothers. This dude's a dickhead. He's stupid and told me the Dredge is crap. Ivor steps forward. The thugs hesitate. As you pull your axe, you notice that Alette is nowhere to be seen. Okay. I mean, Alette not being in this fight. Oh, yes, boy. What do these guys do? This character strikes multiple times, randomly hitting his opponent for 1 strength or 1 armor damage. On the last hit, Bloody Fail does damage equal to 1 plus 1 for each ally standing adjacent to him. This last hit will randomly damage strength or armor. So the more people he's got around him, the better. So these guys... are both thrashers. So yeah, Bloody Fail. Okay. So they'll be best going at the back with more people there. But then I want Rook at the back because then he can come in, do some arrow stuff. Or should I have him first so we can get some arrow stuff at the beginning? Have him there. Or you can move up. I feel like I want you high up as well because you're good for blocking. It doesn't matter what order these guys go in. I want them last, so then when everyone's around, they can get in, do their flail, and everyone will be around them, so they'll get extra damage. These guys can start doing damage turn 1, one's far away, and you can do a trap. I'm going for this. Have a look-see. And we're not dealing with Dredge, so we're only dealing with humans, so it shouldn't be too awful either. What kind of opening is this? Okay, so what have we got? Shield wall, shield wall, shield wall, shield wall. But you're an archer. Puncture. Oh my god, these are awful. They can only go in these spots. What is this? Okay. Move there. Because I want you to take out this archer ASAP. Get this archer down and dusted. I did not realize they could use will as well. Move here. I'm going to send you to deal with this one. And then attack that. Oh, slamming. She's gone. Nice and easy. Quick and peasy. Simple. Oh, okay. You're already here, are you? Okay. Let's go deal with these over here. You're gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think you can reach me just yet, but just in case, I'm gonna stonewall it. Didn't think so. Right, you may as well just attack him then. And you can use 2 will, because I've given you the 2... Yeah, the 2 there. So then, you're dead. That's not good. That's really not good. I want to get you in here. So this should do 1 damage and then 2. Is it? 1, 2. Don't know how that worked. If I get you involved here, 2 will, but let's just take these guys out as quickly as possible. 1, 2. Whoa! Okay, no, that wasn't too bad. She can just stay there. And just start pinging them. I don't want him going down. What the hell was that? Right, I want you backing off. I want you backing off a lot because I don't want you dying. Not on me yet. Oh, no. I should have just used his ability. Shit. Get in there. Right, you can do... You do 3 baking, so that's what that does. Okay, so you... Okay, that is... These are both very important. Oh, slamming. Get in there. And... He's got 9. And do 1. That's because I've only got 1. Do a horn. You're down. Don't really want to move. Because I feel... Feel like we can just... These 2 can take them. He's fine. Use them. He's down. We've got to deal with this one left. Sorted. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is really weird how the archers work. No, just go for a thing and don't need to do willpower. There's only 1 dude left. You move forward. Everyone else is going to have a turn before he moves anyway. Let's just be an absolute bastard and mull him. Woo. Goodbye. Well, that went well. So those bottom 2 abilities they upgrade seem hugely helpful. It's really annoying because they're all immensely helpful. All those abilities are immensely helpful. Plussing, getting will, strength, armor, extra baking, extra will usage. The brothers thank you with wide grins. Soon many of the villagers have joined a caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who had gone missing when fighting began. Eventually you find her watcher from afar. Hogan returns at the moment, introducing you to his son and wife, and you soon set out again. I'm glad I bought the extra supplies now because we've got more people. 165 more. So, and 20... Yes, we've got a lot more people. And we've got good morale, and we got 30. This is good. Alette marches quietly in alongside the caravan, a little distance since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Odalife approaches you both. Huh. What's going on there? Alette, I have something for you. Odalife has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skorga. Come find me another time, Merc, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? It looks that way. Oh, then that means you're both quiet for a moment while Alette unfurls the banner. Odalife has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mum? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of families who have lived in Skorga throughout the years. just as it's done on every banner in every town. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can see like a town's history by looking at the banner, and family's history. I wish she was here. I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but letters been sewing in colourful designs. Why do you say that? She doesn't have to deal with all this. Dredge, leaving home, and... Why did you have to kill those men in the village? Oh, fuck, have I screwed up by doing that? I mean, if it's okay to ask. Shit. That is true, they would have killed others. They're ready to kill Hogan, and probably there's people who would desert. But how do you know which ones are bad? Because the Dredge are terrifying. Every time you have to fight them, I just want to run, but... I don't want to kill a person, please. Are you mad at me? I'm glad she doesn't want to. I have to raise my daughter right. Alette smiles at this, then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it, if I really had to. But do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. Dad, I think you're doing a good job. Oh, thank God. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Scrogger is your burden now. Okay, so mental note. Alette, don't put into battles with men. Not men, but humans. Does that mean Val? Or if I come up against a Val? I don't know. I don't know what... I know definitely not humans, but Val I'm not sure about. We'll have to maybe hold off on battles like that. Because I think she'll just get pissed off. How are you doing? How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Oh, but I realised after I handed you the banner, I probably gave you the wrong impression. My husband's still in and out of consciousness. It doesn't look good. Ah, shit. It's harder than I thought it'd be, just not knowing. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny, my father named me Odd Life just before... No, before I was even ever born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? It's a bit patronising. If I'm being honest, you're a strong woman. Like, you're a strong woman. What does that mean? Like going to a bloke, oh, you're a strong man. Like, what does that mean? Hiding your feelings? Because does that mean she's not allowed to show feelings here or some shit? Because, like, her husband's basically dying. She's having to look strong. And that's what it always means, is looking strong. You're hiding your shit. You're hiding what you... Like, who you are. Well, that's why you have to be strong. There's differences on when you should have to be strong. You should be strong for your kids. And I know you should be strong for, like, in this sort of situation, if you're a chieftain and shit's going on, you have to be strong. But it's still a shit expression, because it means you have to go through shit and feel like shit, and no one can know. Yeah, fuck it. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my inside feel like they're on the fire, I'm weak. Exactly my point. That's exactly my point. Why does that feel so backwards? Because it fucking is. I'm sorry. Look, it's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you. You know, if something happened. Why me? He's always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. A banner would be divided. I vouch for you. I don't like that because that's been like me going as a bloke going, "Ugh. Yeah, she's alright. Yeah, follow her." That's still no. I feel like the correct answer here is because this is olden times. Women weren't much in society in olden times. In certain circumstances, they had to really prove themselves. I think that's technically the correct answer, but I'm not picking. I don't want to. I think they'd follow you. I would hope this. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't even think about other clans. They won't tolerate that. Welcome to the 21st century. Everyone's fucking equal. How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us. I think this is what has to happen. I'll do my best. I think that's the best one. I think so too. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Morale improved. That's good. Okay. I think all of our heroes are in good nick. I don't even have enough room to put Alette in as well. Oh, Ivor's gone up. I got 44 renown. Yeah, sod it. 10 renown now. Shit. Oh, it costs 10. He can do 4. But then more will would be nice. Fuck it. I'm putting it all into breaking. He can go in strong, breaking armor. He's going to get headstrong and he can take out shit tons of people with that. And he's got that on his side. Can't remember what that is. What does that do? You can have this. Ivor, your item's switching. I don't know what this does. Wait a minute. Change and dodge strength. Give it that because you can actually wear it. What does that do? +1 strength. Ooh, no. I'm going to give that to Ivor, actually. Save that for someone else. Okay. So we're all good to go. Keep Alette out of the fight as much as possible. Because the brothers are quite handy together. If I keep them close together, they can do that flail thing. Keep Alette out of battle as much as possible. Because we don't know when we're going to be fighting a human or what. So I don't really want to risk it. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you. Each carrying a single pack. We recognise this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Wish the fighters well. See them off with extra supplies. Remind everyone that you're free to do as they please. I'm going to set them off with... We got 7... It's going to take us less than a week to get there. We've got 17 days. I'm going to give them extra supplies. They might come back with more stuff. If that's all you're taking, you may never make it, you say. Grabbing a few items from a supply wagon, you strap the additional provisions to their backs. Search for your family instead of food, you say with a smile. Then men clasp fists with you before departing. I feel like it's a good thing. We've only lost 8 fighters, -3 supplies, plus 10 renown though. That's good. Complaints of rivals. Oh, him again. Excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagging caravans through a campfire, nearly setting supply wagon aflame. Fucking hell. I don't really want to punish him physically. That's a bit too harsh. He's a stupid wanker. I'm going to ban him from camping near others in the future. Or many drink nothing but water from now on. Ban him from... You'll rest and drink away from everyone until you learn to control yourself, you tell the man. The caravan approves of your decision. Okay. Until Rastavar disappears one evening. When you finally find him, it's a corpse at the bottom of a steep ravine. You must have stumbled into it. He was a nuisance, but nobody wanted to see it end like this. Oh, shit. Oh. Shit. I didn't want him dead.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Sorry about that. You jostle through a furrowed crowd of sunken faces who appear as though you've been freezing in front of Frostweller for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. Why the hell are the gates closed? This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Odolaf finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody's being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Val from Lotsbaga, Greyhorn, people from Britta, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. I'm glad I took those other people away from that village then, because it shows the Dredge are making a move. And the chieftain of Frostweller has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. I want to know more about what's going on in there. I see a lot of people gathering around the rest houses and the gate. We could find out what they know. How do we get in anyway? They closed the gates. I can get the gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down the gates. I wasn't going to break it. Just push really hard. Fair. Okay. What have we got? We got market. Can we buy any... I feel like buying supplies is always worth it. Four. What is that? It's one arm turn. Don't know what that means. Wait a minute. Playable armor sewn with thread woven by his early memories. Ah, so I get one armor per turn. Oh. And one will per turn. I can attach that to someone now. I'm buying... Nah, I don't want to waste all my... That seems very good, though. That's handy, but I feel like this is better. I'm getting that. Stop spending. Stop spending. Heroes. Quit my shit now before anything goes down. Okay. No, that's 20% dodge chance. No one can equip that yet. Plus one armor. Each turn. What do you wear at the moment? 50% dodge chance. Strength. No, I'm going to take that off you. Because I feel like that would be better on you. Oh, go away. I feel like that'd be better on you. Save that for someone else then. I think that's it for ones. What's that for? 20% dodge and strength. What does that one do? Plus one armor. Yeah. Go for that. Okay. They said at the rest. You spend a whole day at the rest houses. Everyone gives you the same story. The chieftain just shut himself in his great hall and closed the gates. There are a lot of wounded people here. Adds Alette. We could help them. Ejiro pulls you aside. I followed the outside of the city walls, he says. And there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but it's a handful of us get in. We might open the gates from the inside. The rest house is overflowing with refugees. The sick and wounded and noise. Let's tend to the wounded first. Help out. Alette and Nordlife spend the day along with others in your caravan treating wounds, most of which come from the archers at the gate. I've overheard one of the women that the city's been sending carts with food around. Love tells you. Could be a way in, Ivo replies. Next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Tess. Food for the refugees. Did he speak to them, I suppose? Not Nicken. Keep your sword down until we need it. You tell Ivo. We'll make a deal unless you're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another cart leaving the gates of the city. After they've thrown their scraps to the refugees, you approach. Stop. My friend wanted to talk with you. It's not what I wanted. I think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters and Val out here, Eric might have brought you in the city. Use a kill. He's in charge up here. Up there. In charge of what? Better let him explain. Yeah, speak to him. This looks like again. He nods. You follow him back up the gates where they open the doors for you. A man clad in black approaches as you step inside. Okay, we're going inside. What in depths is this? Okay, so him. The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms if that wasn't clear. Oh, he's dead. Okay. What happened in here? As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. What the hell? They killed everyone who can't fight. At least 3 clans in here were warring over turf and food, and the worst are the god's forsaken Val. He eyes Eyvind, shrugs with exaggeration as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You've got your own Val. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me and to take back Frostvella. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Very true, Ivor. Fine. Cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damned streets. Think carefully about what you want. I don't really know. We'll join you for now. We'll join him for now. Good, because whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea. Eric shouts to his men, and with the gates closed, you follow him up obscured alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. Oh. Okay. End of the chapter. We're going back over to, Ubin and all that. Well, Harkon, yeah. Because, Thingamajiggen died. Harkon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies too. You perk up. You're now realizing Moga has been talking to you. Since Volgnar died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Okay, so Harkon's now in charge. I heard you. Sorry, just tired. Go on. I was saying the Val we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his own to watch over his property. A man called Eric. Oh, nice. I liked him. Eric, I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. You put down every slag that have wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths then. You sure that wound healed Ludin? Ludin's a prick. I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. Return to Strand, go home. Ludin makes his own decisions. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some Dredge. Ludden turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to the ring of tents and followers. For fuck's sake, he's a tit, but we need to keep him alive. That's our main goal here. Wandering road's not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludden won't be deterred, we'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludden get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Harkon? Tell them to be cautious, no more losses. Will do. Give the word and we'll set off. Okay. Let's do a bit of camp management now then, is it? Ooh. Speak to people first. I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady, old Morga, which is good. I know most of these Val, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. Tell you the truth, I don't want you to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Val, half of them want to hit each other, the rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other, not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there's a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. Great. That's fantastic. What about Ludden's men? They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that. Any problems? Could be. Ludden's pet Val is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. So he's got his own Val. His girl in red is scary too. Ursa. She's probably the best fighter Ludden's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Val call her the Witch. Why? The flaming arrows. I think it's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Val more than the Dredge. She still doesn't make sense. Witch? They're not scholars, Harkon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many, Val? No. We should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being one to send Val to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although, I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Ooh. Anyway, I worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. Whoa! That's asking a lot. Whoa! What are you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say, Harkon. Why not? It's the kind of thing you'd get stuck in your head and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. Sounds important. Tell me. How did Wagner die? He ran into Dredge. Wasn't expecting it. When we found him, he was laying face down like he was struck from behind. Did he really get taken down by some random slag? Or who else was there? You think Ludden? He probably didn't, but... Damn it. We should keep an eye on that bastard. If you see anything else, tell me. I will. Oh. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am. More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forgot. You weren't around back then. At one point, I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. So we gotta watch our backs a bit. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, I listened, I knew that. I could use help here. The Skyvener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Val. Morgan's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you putting down in that journal? What do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner at Aberang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes. The Menders were without something that writes its own story. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It tells a broad story. I think there's more value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. You relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? Competing, you know. Nobody knows how old Val can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Gorfheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Kruma is close, I think. But the idle son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'd probably be off before I am, although the sky have no gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery barn for yonder now. Can't remember half of what I've done. Hence the journal? Hence. Don't get fancy on my behalf, Harkon. Okay, I won't. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Val in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha! Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horseborn with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Like Ubin. Okay, let's quickly check our heroes. Okay, so we got Eric as well. What's his power? This character's an expert at city welfare. Darting in out to use for ways needed. When he doesn't use a bow, like a hunter. Rally allows him to grant willpower to allies from anywhere in battle, where they'll need it most, making him an invaluable... Oh my god. That's great. We only got 36 renown. Fuck it. Because there are only 5 at the beginning. Let's just do it. 10 though. Fuck it. He's really good. Right, now I know what these are for. Okay. Harkon, You can wreak havoc with additional +1 strength and also adds 1 big damage to the target plus bonus to heavy impact. Okay, so he does a lot of breaking. His armor's a bit shit. But then that would be handy. That means you can use more will. Okay, I'm going for them. At least they'll be like full, I'm guessing. Shield Master. Can't use much will. But he can do a shit ton on breaking armor. I like upgrading these two first. He's not very good at armor. He can't use any will. That needs to change at least. To use 1 will. I'll be able to do 2 breaking. Okay, so Morgia is our armor breaker. Send him up against the beefy ones. What do you get? Okay, so you can use 2 will per turn. And you only get 1 armor breaking. What the others like? Everyone can take down 2, 3. So the 2 armor people are these ones. These just do damage and support. Okay. Okay, so before we leave... What's that one then? Oh, that's just the map. Right. I think we're going to end it here for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, drop a like, maybe a subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye!